everybody, Alec here from Klein Brothers Gaming, and today we are going to talk about how to win more games in Overwatch. Now, a lot of people say that it's impossible to carry games in Overwatch, and yes, I'll say that that's true, but let's just talk about some things that you can do to maximize your win efficiency. First, let your team pick what they're comfortable, which means that yes, you are going to have to flex and play things that you wouldn't normally play. Some things that I saw happen was, say, I want to play main DPS. Well, I pick DPS, and then two other people on my team want to play DPS, and they don't flex like I can. That means that you're losing, or you're playing at a less efficient team than if you would flex yourself. Let them play with their best, and if you can play everything at, say, a diamond level, but your teams can only play DPS at diamond, and then their support tanks and defense heroes play at gold level, let them play what they can to their highest potential. There's so many games that I saw where people won't get off of what they want to play to let the team win. Point number 2. Be in the voice communications. Well, if you're on PC, you don't need to be in the voice comms because there's a chat box that you can type in. But typing in mid-fight is not something you want to do. But on Xbox or PS4, always try to be in the voice comms. Not even if you're not talking, just to listen to what your team's doing. Overwatch is a team game at the end of the day. The biggest benefits of being in a team comp is it lets your team do ult combos, which, as we all know, can just wipe teams and snowball the game very easily. The biggest ult combos that you can do is basically any Big Bang, which is like Diva, Tracer, or Pharah, coupled with a Zarya ult, or a Earthshatter from Reinhardt. Along with being in voice comms, you can learn how to shot call. Shot calling basically is you're the one that's making the plays for your team. Like, you can say, we're going down left, top right, bottom right, we're going through this pathway, save your ults, do a dry ult push, which is where nobody on your team uses ults on a push, baiting their ults out, which lets you get ult economy better. And having an ult economy is how you win fights very easily, is having more ults than your enemy and being more efficient with them. For example of learning how to shot call, or a benefit of shot calling, is, say, we're going to do a 6-man push here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do it now, which lets your team all go in as a 6-man instead of getting split up by like a Mei wall. So for point number 4, don't tilt or tilt your teammates. If you had a bad game, take a break. Being in a tilted mindset will never win you games. And you will make bad decisions that you otherwise wouldn't make, like missing ults, insulting your team, or screwing up a team comp, are the biggest things you want to avoid doing. And by screwing up a team, I mean, say, you're attacking a point and you already have a sniper, like a Widowmaker or a Hanzo, and then you go ahead and play Widowmaker or Hanzo, or attacking and you pick Bastion just to get on your team's nerves. This loses so many games. But for example, if it's not you tilting, it's bound to be a teammate, because they've been on a loss streak and they don't want to stay on it, but they don't know how to switch it and they won't take a break from playing. If somebody is yelling at that guy saying that he's bad, he's going to play bad. Just sit there and talk to the guy that's being insulted or tilted and be like, alright, listen dude, we can win this, just go ahead and mute that guy, I'll be the middleman, per se. And what you want to do is, you want to just be like, alright, we got this, just don't worry guys, we can win this, just do a decent team comp, and we're better than these guys. Just straight out, just be like, even if you don't believe it yourself, just be like, we are 10 times better than these guys, we have this win. Let's just not tilt, and just win this. Now, even though, with the 4 points I made in this short video, you can't be afraid to take a loss. And yes, I know that sounds stupid to say, but at the end of the day, it's two teams playing to see who's the best. Which, simplified means that there's a 50% chance of losing. So don't be afraid to take the loss. One thing I see happen a lot is if an enemy team pushes all 3 points on Route 66, my team just gives up and says, we can't win this. But there's a very high amount of games where I see games go to 5 or 6 points, which means that the maps get completed 2 times per team. So if you lose a game, or lose a round, just sit, whenever you're waiting for the round to start, the next round to start, just sit there, take deep breaths, talk to your team down, be like, alright guys, I don't know what happened last round, but let's just play better this round. We can win this still. Like, taking 1 loss on a round isn't the end of the game. Just play better in the next round. That's all there is to it. And with that being said, that is the end of this video. But if you want to see more Overwatch in the future, please remember to subscribe, like, and even comment. Because since I'm a small channel, I'm going to be getting back to every single comment for a while anyways. And just let me know what you guys think. If you guys can tell me more points to, get out there in the Overwatch world, let me know. And let me know what other content you want to see in the future. Thank you, and goodbye.